Okay, so morning guys, welcome to another review from me, Matt, the Bearded Berserker. And before we start, this is the fourth time actually, believe it or not, that I've actually tried recording this morning, because I don't know whether you know or not, but I've got a slipped disc in my back. And I've also developed a cough as well. So every time I cough, my back's sort of spasming and everything. And it's great fun. Now, before we start, huge, massive thank you as well to each and every one of you guys out there that's liking, enjoying and supporting what I'm doing over there on Instagram as Viking Beard Matt, and on here, my Bearded Berserker YouTube channel. Now, I do read each and every single comment that is made down below. So thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the likes and the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, because I say it every time, and I'm going to... Should I do this last time? Might do it a couple more times. It's just, the reason I say this each and every time in all of my videos, and I know you probably get damn well bored of me saying it, but there are people out there that haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I get like that pretty much on a day-to-day basis, haven't got a clue what I'm doing. But for people that have just joined, it's basically me showing you guys that there is an alternative to these huge, massive brands out there. And there are smaller brands, smaller companies, smaller businesses, individuals even, and craftsmen out there that are making some amazing, amazing products. And what we need to do is get behind them, support them, help them and encourage them. Because let's face it, if we don't, all the crafts work and all the small brands and everything are just going to disappear, and all we'll have left are these huge, massive brands. Now, this isn't my persecution against huge, massive brands, but the way I see it is they've got a shit ton of money that they can throw into promoting, marketing and advertising their products, models and stuff like that that will use them, and they slap their name on pretty much a turd and people will go out and buy it just because it's got their name on it. So these smaller brands out there, whether it's beard care, skin care, hair care products, t-shirts, jewellery, whatever, have to work infinitely harder to get their products onto the market, because they know as soon as they do, they've got all these other competitors that they'll be up against and these huge massive brands and stuff, so they have to make it as good as possible. Now, the other reason why I do my reviews is I'm a consumer, the same as you guys, you know, and there is nothing worse than going out, earning money, spending it on whatever it might be in life, doesn't live up to expectation, it falls apart, doesn't do what it says on a tin, we either just bin it or we never use it and it just gathers dust. So I'm giving you my entirely honest opinion on each and everything that I review. From day one I have done this. It will always be an honest review. If there's something I like about a product, I'll say reasons why I like it. If there's something I don't like about a product, I will say reasons why I don't like that, constructively, obviously. I will be putting links down below. So, like I say, all the stuff I go out and buy myself, stuff that gets sent through to me, completely honest with, completely unbiased. Everything I do is my opinion, and I'm not affiliated to any of these brands whatsoever. And this is not an unboxing video. I don't really do unboxing videos because I want to see what the product's like, how it works, does it live up to expectations, does it live up to the description in their websites and stuff like that. So I like to use them first, as opposed to going, oh, the packaging looks all right, kind of smells all right, yeah, job done. So that's how I do it. Now, I have done a review for this chap a while ago, quite a while ago actually, probably around about 3/4 of a year ago, called Bangin Beards. I will be putting links down below. He's UK based or Scottish based, comes from Glasgow. Thank you so much to Thomas for sending these through for me to have a look at, see what I think, give you guys my opinion. Links down below, description box, so please give them a check out. Now, I've got me notes in front of me, so I'm going to need me reading glasses because I'm getting old and I have problems. God, they're mucky. Oh, back is killing me. Don't have a slip disc. I just went to put my boot on for work and my back went pating. I fell on the floor and kind of ended up laying on the floor until the wife got home from work, because we got zero mobile phone signal here, and so I had to wait for her to get home, and it was a little like a slug. So, got a couple of beard products for you to have a look at, beard balm and a beard oil. And there was a little note inside the package, Bangin Beards, there you go, that's their logo, kind of geometric beard. I don't know whether you can see that, there you go. Hi Matt, thought it's about time to review our coconut rum range. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks, Thomas. And I like these handwritten notes and stuff like that I get with reviews and stuff that get sent through, because I do keep them all. I keep them all in a scrapbook and everything like that, because I'm only doing this as long as you guys are wanting to watch it. And if you're not interested and don't want to watch it and stuff like that, then there's no point in me doing it. But it's for me to purely try and help and support these smaller brands and kind of promote them as what they're doing and stuff like that, and advertise them. So you go, that was that. Thank you very much for Thomas for the note. That does mean a lot to me, the note, believe it or not just a piece of paper. So, like I say, done a review with a few of their beard oils and beard balms before. Nice to see. I would assume that this is, oh, damn it. I would assume that the kind of packaging, well, the packaging hasn't changed at all. It's nice to see the same consistency in their packaging with the Bangin Beards and their geometric beard logo underneath. Coconut rum, natural beard oil, which is nice to see because you don't want to be putting chemicals all over your face. Directions for use on it. You'll notice it comes in a Bristol blue bottle, and that isn't the technical name for it, but that's what I call it because my gran and my grandpa, way back, no longer with us, bless them, they lived in Bristol, and in a window they had nothing but these Bristol blue glass bottles and stuff. And the reason you tend to find a lot of beard products in blue bottles, green bottles, opaque bottles, amber coloured bottles and stuff is out there we've got harmful rays that come off from the sun, UV rays, which if they get into the bottle can break down the oils and degrade the oils inside and everything, so it kind of helps to stop that. A way that you do want to stop that as well is keeping it in a nice dry, cool, darkish place, not in direct sunlight on the windowsill and stuff like that. And also we have a little balm as well. Packaging on this really nice, and really nice to see that they haven't changed it much, and so that's good to see. So that is the packaging. We're now going to be looking at the ingredients, then we're going to be looking at the prices and does it work and everything. After that, scoring it out of 20. 20 being good, 10 being mediocre, 0 being I'm never going to use this, it's going to sit there on the shelf gathering dust. Now, with beard oils and stuff like that I go out and buy and stuff that gets sent through, I do use them. So I have actually used this and know exactly what it is like. And we'll start off with the beard oil. So base ingredients, base oils in the beard oil is almond oil, grapeseed oil, coconut oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, or jojoba oil if you're posh, and fragrance oils. 100% natural, which is great to see, because always make sure you do check your ingredients and any products that you use on face, skin and hair and stuff like that. Do a little tester patch first. Make sure you're not going to come out with any or have any allergies to anything that's in it, because you don't want to be slathering it all over your face and suddenly turn into a zombie, or your beard falls out, you turn into a werewolf or vampire or something or other. So there you go. Now, I was very interested in this coconut and rum. Two of my favourite things in life. I did used to like that kind of feminine drink, Malibu. Used to drink it as a kid, if you know what I mean. It was one of those first things before you start experimenting with other alcohols. And I love that whole smell of rum and coconut. And believe it or not, back in the youth, I actually did used to surf. Was all right at it and everything. At the point, I still got the surfing tattoos and surf written across my fingers and stuff. And I love that whole smell of surf wax. It used to kind of be that sort of coconutty scent, and the car always used to smell of it and everything whenever I went surfing. And so I hope this is a good scent. I know exactly what it smells like. I've used it, but I did hope it was a good scent. Now this has got one of those dripper bottles in there. They're okay. I seem like I'm getting a bit more used to them, because first times that I started using them, when I use beard oils as a whole, I use the dripper ones, if you know what I mean. They've got the little pipette in there, measure out 6 drops into my beard. I haven't got a problem with the pump ones. The stemmed ones like this it's got like a plastic stem that runs down into the glass with an open top like that. I did have problems trying to get the right amount out. It was either not enough, it went everywhere, or far too much of it. Now I have done my beard this morning, so I'm not going to worry too much about the scent from the bottle, even though it does smell nice. It's more about when you start generating heat through it, because that's what you're going to smell when you start putting it through your beard. Now, I did do one of the foresty reviews for Bangin Beards, one of the first reviews that I done for them, which was a really beautiful forest scent. I absolutely love that. But this one is actually one of the best ones that I've smelt so far. Literally sweet rum and coconut sort of smell. You expect to smell almost like an alcohol sort of scent behind it, because it is very, very reminiscent of that spiced rum coconut drink. Beautiful scent, beautiful summery scent. It's a really nice beard oil as well, goes into my skin well. I've had no problems with itchiness, redness, dry skin, beard hair falling out and stuff like that, and it's a ridiculously good smell. I'm going to put it on my arms because it's good for your skin, which is why you tend to use it, to put more oils into your skin, because as your beard grows, over back, as your beard grows, it kind of pulls the oils out from your skin. So you're putting oils into your beard, locking in moisture into your beard, putting oils back into your skin and everything, which is why we tend to use beard oil. It will not make your beard grow, because there is not such a thing like that. Eating healthily, not smoking. Oops, I smoke and a vape. Eating healthily, genetics, and not smoking, exercise and stuff like that, that makes your beard grow. But again, a lot of it's down to genetics, but that's a whole nother video. Why does some people's beard grow really long and voluptuous and other people's don't? But that is brilliant. Now we'll go into sizes and prices in just a second. I love the scent from that. And it's probably about 3/4 of the way up on my scent chart. Down here we've got very, very subtle. Here, just kind of your normal scent. This scent up here is rip your head off, smack it with a stick and kick it into next week. This is about 3/4 of the way up there. As soon as you put it on your hand, you generate that heat through it. You're getting that warm, summery smell of the coconut and the sweet rum. I have actually been to the Caribbean. It doesn't smell of sort of like coconut or rum in the Caribbean. Only when you're drinking the stuff. But ridiculously good scent. Love it. Best one that I've smelled from Bangin Beards by far so far. One of my favourites. And I'm always interested with beard oils and beard balms, because I know beard balms tend to have kind of like your butters in there and your beeswax and stuff like that, which tends to mute the scent. But I'm always interested that smells exactly the same as that. And there should be no reason whatsoever why they should smell differently. Now, pulling the top off of this one, there you go, coconut rum. You can see where I've actually scraped some out and used it. I'm just going to rub my hands down my jeans, because I even make my jeans smell nice. Just sort of make sure the scent is coming off. And with the beard oil as well, I'm noticing that's lasting a good 3 to 4 hours. Really, really long-lasting scent, and just beautiful smell. Now, beard balms, I'm often asked, how much beard balm do I use, or should you use? It depends on the length of your beard. If you would use slightly more than this if you've got a long beard, slightly less than this if you've got a stubbly short beard. Mine's kind of in the middle. So I tend to use half a fingernail's worth, which literally equates to that. That is all I use in my beard per day. Just using one finger, because it's always nice to see how long it takes before it sort of melts and turns back into that almost oil and butter again. Exactly the same scent. Really, really nice. I think on this one I'm actually picking up more of the coconut before I hit the rum. With the oil I was picking up both at the same time. This one, kind of coconut and then the sweet rum scent. And ingredients in the beard balm: mango butter, shea butter, sheer butter, however you want to pronounce it, cocoa butter, beeswax, almond oil, grapeseed oil and fragrance oils. And this is nice because it does have, I've noticed slightly more beeswax in it than other balms. I've used some balms which have practically none in it, some that have got a medium amount, and this one's got slightly more than that in, so it's quite a good styling balm as well. And remember with beard balms, they're not necessarily a styling agent, if you know what I mean. You can buy special beard waxes for doing that, moustache wax for French, God, that's getting long, I've just noticed, for twisting and curling and French moustaching it and stuff like that. But a beard balm is designed to, again, the same as an oil, lock in your moisture, put the oils back in and everything else, not kind of rehydrate, but hold the moisture into your hair and keep your skin nice underneath and conditioned. But it's only designed to keep those sort of flyaway hairs in check as opposed to like a main styling agent, if you know. It's a little bit of tiny styling to it. And really good product as well. Now, things that I like about this, I like the scent on it of it. Smells exactly like their description on their website. The scent is a nice, beautiful scent as well. Really well blended with the coconut and the rum. Simple. Sounds a simple scent and everything, but it is beautiful, this one. And it works very well with citrusy scents as well. So I've actually used this oil with citrus balm, and I've used the citrus oil. I've used the citrus balm with the oil, and I've used the citrus oil with the balm, if you know what I mean. Mix and match. Don't necessarily go out and buy the same with the same, because this works really well with the lemon, which just gives it a bit of zing to that sweetness, and also works very well with the spiced orange as well. So I always sit there and think what you can mix it with in order to create your own sort of scents and everything else. Just because you go out and buy one sort of scent of beard oil doesn't mean you have to buy the same. You can get something completely different that will complement it, work with it and everything, or contrast it even. But really nice scent, lasting a long while, and it comes down to prices. So beard oil 10ml, which this is a 10ml bottle, £7.99. They also do your regular 30ml, which is coming at £17.99. With the beard balm, 15 grams for £4.99, 35 grams for £10.99, and 75 grams for £17.99. Hopefully they're right, yeah, £17.99. And so what I do like with a lot of these brands and stuff out there, they bring out different sizes. So as opposed to slinging £17, nearly 18 quid on a 30ml and £17.99 on a 75 gram balm, you can buy smaller ones. Really good for travelling and stuff like that. Just slip them into your travel bag. So there you've got it. It'll last you well over, I mean, a balm this size, this is going to last me probably around about a month, give or take. And the oil probably around about a couple of months, because I'm only using 6 to 7 drops a day. And it's nice because then if you don't particularly like the scent so much, you can leave it and go and try another one, as opposed to buying these huge bottles and stuff like that. So it's nice to see. I mean, usually you get your 30ml and you get your 50ml and your 1 ounce, 2 ounce tins and stuff like that at the balm and everything. But it is nice to see different sizes. And I literally cannot fault these at all, which leads me to scoring it a straight up 20 out of 20. Because I know people say, why do you keep scoring at 20 out of 20, 19s, 18s, 17s and stuff like that? It's because, would I go out and buy this? Would I be happy if I go out and bought this? Would I be happy at the price I paid to go out and buy this? And all three of those boxes are yes. Now, with a lot of the scents that I do smell that I review, I love, my favourite scent is that one that's a real rip your head off and kind of wee down your neck sort of scent. I love this beat your head in with a stick up here sense. But not everyone does. So I understand why a lot of brands do this middle of the range, because then it's kind of like, some people are going to want it stronger, like me. Some people will possibly want it more subtle. But a lot of people will be happy with that medium sort of like level along the middle. So just because I would love this as a real knock your head off scent, but I can understand why brands do this. I don't have a problem with unscented beard oils either, because let's face it, sometimes we go out and we wear colognes, aftershaves and stuff like that, so you don't want your sort of smell from your cologne bouncing and messing up the smell with your beard and vice versa and everything else, and just basically smelling horrible. So I don't have a problem with unscented. But as far as this product goes, the way it's been blended, the way it's been made, the sort of like customer service backwards and forwards with Thomas and everything about what do you think of it, how do you think it could be improved, do you like it and stuff like that, which is really nice to see. That you don't get that from these massive brands. If you were to go out and buy an expensive pair of trainers, you're not going to get the brand turn and say, what did you think of them? Was there enough support on it? Did you like the laces? But these small brands out there, the reason I'm scoring a lot of these brands so highly is because they're literally bringing it with their A game. They are knocking it out of the park. There are some products out there that I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy myself, because it's not the sort of scent profile that I'd go out and buy. Price-wise, along the range of all the beard oils and beard balms and beard grooming products and stuff that I've kind of reviewed, have been that same sort of constant level. People are using pretty much the same base ingredients with it. So when I do my reviews, I'm looking at, is it chemicals in it? Has it got its CPSR, which this does, in order to sell beard products, skin products and hair products and other stuff like that in the UK and Europe? You have to have your cosmetic product safety report, which this does. If you don't have it, it's pretty much damn well illegal to sell it. And does it smell like the description? It's like if you went out to a menu and you bought fish and chips and they came and bought you bangers and mash. You're going to be like, well, that's not what I ordered. So a lot of people will go out onto these websites, see a scent profile that they like, order it, and I hope when they do get it through that it's what they expect it to be. If this, like I say, this is supposed to be coconut and rum, and if it had turned up, it didn't smell of coconut, or it didn't smell of rum, or it smelled of peach or something like that, instantly I'm going to score it down. But with 99.9% of these brands that I am reviewing and stuff out there, they are literally bringing it. All the consistency with the beard products are exactly pretty much identical. And that's the thing nowadays. There are so many damn recipes online that you can go out and buy your own beard oil or make your own, should I say, beard oil and beard balms and stuff like that. So pretty much everyone and their dog is knocking and whipping stuff up now in their kitchen and bedrooms and garages and stuff like that. But in order to sell it, you do have to have CPSR certificates for it. It's a really good product. I thank you so much to Thomas for sending that through. One of my favourite scents the Bangin Beard do. A real good summer one, even though summer's pretty much over. And next thing you know, it'll be back to Halloween scents and winter again. Talking of which, I'm going to be doing a live Halloween special as well on the 31st of October, which is funny enough Halloween. Going to be doing a massively live one. It's going to last for a couple of hours. And also, what I want to start seeing as well this year from brands out there, I'm not just talking to Bangin Beards or about their products, but I would love to see some Christmas scents, because last year I got a few through to review and I went out and bought a couple, and it was kind of like that same Christmas scent. It was spiced orange was a lot of it, and the other one was a lot of cinnamon. There was a lot of I love cinnamon, don't get me wrong, beautiful scent and everything else, but it would be nice to see sort of different sort of stuff, if you know what I mean. Whether there's an eggnog scent out there, gingerbread, mince pie scent, Christmas pudding scent. I'm not saying turkey because that's going to be manky. I don't know, but pine and spice, I don't know, something or other. So it'd be interesting to see what these brands start bringing out, sort of Halloween, firework night and October time. Did review a really good beard product for, haven't heard from them for a while, Bubba's Balms, done a firecracker beard balm. Damn, that stuff was good. It smelled literally a bonfire night. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out towards the latter end of the year. But as far as the summer scent, if you like coconut, you like rum, you like that alcohol-y sort, this doesn't smell of alcohol, but if you like that sort of rum, coconut sort of scent, right up your alley. This one, fantastic one for summer, really well paired with citrus as well, scented oils. But thank you to that. 20 out of 20. Links down below to Bangin Beards. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend wherever you are, whatever you're getting up to. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on looking after each other. Keep on helping and supporting each other. And above all, keep on loving each other because you only live once, and make the bloody most of it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next review from the Bearded Berserker. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you.